Hello, my name is Anthony Hall, and in this tutorial we're going to add a third person to our little spaceship scene. So to do this, what I'm going to use is the Unity standard assets pack that you can get for free off the store. So you need to go at the top here, look, to the asset store. I've left it on this last thing I went on, the Starfield Skybox, because if you want to add a Skybox, which I'll do a tutorial for. This is a free one that I've got off the store by Pulsar Bytes. So anyway, what I need to search for is standard assets. So you need to type in standard assets, which I've already done here. And what it'll do, it'll bring up all the different standard assets. And it's this one here, look. And you can tell it's free, standard assets, and it's by Unity. So let's just click it. And then we just need to import it in, or if you've already downloaded it, to add to this scene. So I've already downloaded it from another scene, but we'll just import it in. And when it comes through, we'll just import everything. It's got lots of different stuff in there that you can use. I mean, I'm using the prefabs for the characters, but there's lots of other stuff in there you can have a look at and use as well. And if you scroll down, it will tell you more about the actual package contents here, look. So that's up to you if you want to do that. Okay, so downloaded everything. Let's go back to our scene. So, and what you'll have is you'll have this folder called standard, the standard assets here. So what we need to do is add the third person. So we double click it. We're going to go into characters, third person, prefabs, and then you've got these two options here. So we're just going to drag the second one on, and we're going to drag and drop it roughly on our scene. So let's just rotate it. It's not actually on the scene, look. So let's just move it in and place it somewhere here. Let's just zoom in a bit so we can see the guy. Make sure it's kind of on the ground like so. So when you bring it in, you can scale this up, but I'm looking at the size of the person to the size of the ship if it was sat in there, and I'm going to stick with it. I'm not going to change it actually. I'm just going to stick. You can go and size him up if you want here and make him a bit bigger, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to stick with this. So a few other things we need to do. So let's go back to the assets here. Let's just click on the space deck. So we're actually selecting everything in here, and there's a option when it comes under model that says generate colliders. Make sure that's ticked, otherwise he'll drop through the ground and he won't know this stuff's real. So when he does walk about, he wants to be able to bump into these and know they're there, otherwise there's no point really. So you need to make sure that that's selected. Okay, so let's just apply that. So at the minute, if we just press play, what you've got is this guy here, look, walking around your scene. I'm just using the arrow keys, spacebar for jump. Let's have a look. Yep, so he knows that's there. But as he goes off in the distance, it's kind of hard to see what's happening back there. So what we want our actual camera to track him a little bit. So let's do that. So let's stop it. Let's go on to our camera, and when we're on the camera, what we're going to do is over in the settings here, instead of we're going to add a component, and I've started searching. Start putting in oops, wrong one. Start putting in smooth, and you'll have this option that says smooth follow. Double click that. And what this is going to do, it's going to add some basic following numerical kind of inputs into this actual default follower. What we do need to do is, so the actual distance, the height, rotation, when they first come up, the default, so they're usually alright. I mean, the rotation and height dampening, if we try just something like 2 in there, But then the only thing that's missing is the target. What is it following? So it's actually following our third person here. So what you need to do is grab it, pull it down, and then drop it into... Oh, I will drop it into... Let me just bring this back up. So what we're doing is we're dropping it into there, look. And it'll say there, third person controller. It's going to follow that. Yep, so what I've done is I've gone on the camera and I've dragged the third person into this target here. So let's just have a look what that does. Okay, so now, as I rotate, the camera itself is also following. It's gone through the ship, unfortunately. It's alright, because that's what it would do. Let's see if it jumps. Yeah, so you can jump, but obviously he needs to be able to jump high enough. You can adjust this. See if I can get him. I'm rubbish at using controllers on PC. I can't say I've ever really played a game on a PC using controllers. Just can't do it. Mine don't let me do it. So let's just stop that. Let's select the guy. And when you select him down here, look, it's got some information. Turning speed, gravity multiplier. So you've got a jump power here. So we could turn this up a little bit to about 8, 9, I don't know. You've got the run cycle and the speed. You can play about with these settings as well. Let's try that one. See if that's a better jump. Whoa, yeah, just a bit better. So, yeah, so he can jump now. And so on. And jump down. If you jump off the edge, you're dead. So, obviously you'll need to put a respawn or something on that, but that's it. That's the basics of adding a third person using the standard assets, sorry, that you get from the store, which is really cool. And again, there is lots of other stuff in here that you can have a look through and play with in other projects and stuff, but I just wanted to show you how, like I said in previously, how you can get a third person into your scene to have a walk around as a starting point and how to add it and stuff. Using these assets that I created in Lightwave. So hopefully this was straightforward enough and you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe and share and look out for my new tutorials. Thanks.